Welcome back, you guys, those who are following us from the Content TV. We are back in the game and we are here to update, but today I have only two updates that I want to share with you. By the way, I'm going to first talk about men that was appointed by elected Donald Trump. I want to really to go deep and dive these people. Let's first talk about, by the way, before I continue, I would like to request you guys to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Mostly 60% of people watching our YouTube channel are not our subscribers. So, I want to greet you people all over where you are. Happy New Year. So, today I want to tell you something that happened, you guys. I don't know if I can even, what I can say, but I want to tell you what is happening right now. I'm going to talk about two things, but I will start with the one. Let's talk about deep dive of people. Did you know that Donald Trump, the elected Donald Trump has already appointed people in charge of cryptocurrency? AI and cryptocurrency. And when we are talking about cryptocurrency, we are talking about Bitcoin, we are talking about Pi Network, we are talking about Ethereum, altcoins, and other coins around the world. So, it is the first time that someone was appointed for crypto in the US history. I know most people from Canada, from US, from wherever you are, these guys, some of them, they don't know much about crypto, but this has been like a wake up for them. In 2017, by the time Donald Trump was a president, for sure he was not familiar, he was not really happy with cryptocurrency industry. There is even one time we said that crypto industry is a scam. He said so, but still, he said so, but still cryptocurrency has survived, has worked since, and up to the time that now Donald Trump has realized that he has at least to make, do you remember by the time we said that he should make cryptocurrency, I think last time we talked about three things, that he's going to make America great again through crypto too. It was mentioned on his X. He said also that he's going to make America, USA, as a capital of crypto. Now, after that time, he appointed many people in charge of cryptocurrency. But here I'm going to talk about two known people. There are these two people who are known. Let me talk about the first guy that he has appointed. This guy called Paul Atkins. I think those people who have been in this industry, they know Paul Atkins very well. They know that this guy is powerful. He has been in this industry very much. And by the way, he has a degree in law. And he has helped a lot. He has helped a lot crypto industry to reduce the pressure of the Congress and other government and the Democrats to reduce the pressure that they were putting on the crypto industry. I think you guys, you really know this guy. I'm putting, I think you can see his image because I'm going to attach it. Paul Atkins, of course he was a capitalist farmer. He was just, Paul Atkins has helped because he was the chief of Security and Exchange Commission. This Paul Atkins, it's not the first time to be appointed to be the Security and Exchange Commission. It's not the first time because this Paul Atkins was also appointed by George W. Bush in 2002, from 2002 up to 2008. He was working in that, commission. Now, what does it mean for Donald Trump to appoint someone in charge of crypto? Because this guy has been in this industry of crypto. Most people, if you have been in this industry of crypto, everybody knows Paul Atkins because he has made a lot of movement fighting for crypto, fighting for everything, so to make sure that the regulations are not tight. He has been there fighting, Paul Atkins. He has addressed the Congress. He has tried to do everything so that the regulations are going to, at least to be not too harsh to the crypto industry. He have also appointed another guy. This guy is called David Sachs. Do you guys know this guy? This guy worked in, was the former executive, was the former executive of PayPal. Those guys who, I know you guys use PayPal maybe in your country. But this guy called David Sachs was also appointed. Now this guy, let me tell you, this one called Paul Atkins was appointed for just to be in charge of as a chairman of the National of Securities and Exchange Commission. But do you know what happened to this David Sachs? This David Sachs is now appointed in the White House. I want you guys to know he is appointed already in the White House, in charge of cryptocurrency and AI. Huh? This guy also has been in the crypto industry, and he knows what we call the movement of money, because he has been the former former executive director. I think what I know, he has been working in a paper. I know him very well. These two appointed men, they are very, very strong. I'm telling you. You can rely on them when it goes to crypto. I remember there is a time this Atkins was appointing the Congress, trying to tell them how crypto can make a dollar to continue to be the mighty dollar. I remember very well. And this guy has really performed very well in this industry. So what does it really mean, these two men to be appointed for this position? Remember, in 2017, Donald Trump was not really happy about crypto industry. Maybe, well, he even mentioned that crypto is a scam. But now, why is he making a U-turn? This is what I want you guys to hear. Why is Donald Trump making a U-turn at this time? Because maybe it might be his friend has advised. His friend Elon Musk. I think you guys, you know this guy. If you have been in this crypto industry, you already know Elon Musk. Because this guy has a coin called the Doge. And the coin is performing, okay, it has not been performing very well. But at least this time the price has increased significantly since the election. So that shows that there is a positive change in what is really happening in the world. Now, Elon Musk, do you remember that he supported Donald Trump during the election? And he has supported a lot. He has pressed a bet on Donald Trump. And the bet was successful. I think you remember. And he was also appointed on Doge. He was also appointed for the government deficiency, where he announced that he's going to reduce 2 trillion. He said that he's going to reduce 2 trillion. That's what he said, that he's going to reduce 2 trillion on government expenditure. That's why Donald Trump decided to give him a position to be the leader of Doge, government deficiency. But this guy has a coin called the Doge. And this one is the same guy that he has launched a Tesla Pi phone. Let me tell you. Some people, I know some people who are getting this conversation are saying this might be a coincidence that we are mining Pi and Tesla Pi phone is launched. This is what people are going to try to say, that it's just a coincidence. But why is it in the same time? Why the mining? Why are we mining willing to reach to the open mainnet and Tesla Pi phone is launched? I think that you can connect the dots, because either Pi or either Tesla, they are all originated from US. You get? So it is easily the circulations and the model Pi, which means that is how it is connected. And another thing I want to tell you, don't say that Elon Musk doesn't know Pi, because Elon Musk is an investor in the crypto industry. Imagine for you, you are just in a village somewhere, I don't know where you are, or maybe in the city, in the house somewhere, but you already know Pi. Think of someone, an investor in the crypto industry, who has a performing coin, the coin that is performing very well. Think about that guy. Now, think about, like, if you say that he's not aware of Pi network, I think you're wrong. I don't think you guys, you agree with me about this point. I don't think Donald Trump, I believe so much, I believe that Donald Trump, I believe that Elon Musk knows about Pi, because this is the guy that has been in the industry and has been performing very well. And the project of Pi is not a hidden project, because Pi has tried to do a lot of partnership and has signed an agreement with different banks. Mostly the bank that which is known, it is called, the bank which is known is called Citibank. That's a US bank which is known and popular there. Now think about this this thing, like, what about this Stellar network? This one is popular, is also known, as you know. It's also known and is connected, and it has addressed already the Congress. Now tell me, connect for me the dot. Stellar network has addressed the Congress last in October, and you know that Pi network was built on the framework of Stellar network, where Stellar network has established a framework which allows pioneers to mine Pi network through their smartphone. There is no doubt. Here I can say that there is no doubt. These things are connected to each. Now, Donald Trump, by the time after the election, he has announced that he's going to make America great again through crypto. On 20th, in a press called Nashville, he addressed the community and said that America is going to be a capital of crypto. I think you guys, you know that. I want you to refer to you guys so that you can go and read something. There is a conspiracy which is moving around of an act that was submitted to the Congress in 1990, submitted by a doctor called Harvey Francis, and that act is called the Nesara and Gesara. I don't know you guys if you know about it, but Nesara, that means National Economic Security and Reformation, and Gesara is Global Economic Security and Reformation. So this guy called Dr. Harvey Francis, he submitted an act to the Congress, US Congress in 1990, where he was suggesting that there should be an economic receipt so that USA is going to stay away from the debts. They were planning to receipt every economic system that we have been operating in, which has made some countries to conquer other countries. Look at your country, I don't know which country, maybe you are lucky if your country does not have heavy debt, but mostly African countries are, the burdens are too much on them. So, not only even African country, look at how much money USA, owe China. How many trillions? Too much. So in 1990, this Dr. Harvey Francis presented his to the Congress. He wanted to convince Congress to do economic receipt instead of the economy to depend on currencies that we are having, dollars and coins. He wanted for us to do a receipt so that the economy is going to depend on gold and silver. That's what the Nesara means. That it was not. It was just an act that was submitted. He wanted to do national economic security and reformation. He wanted to reform the economies. He wanted to reform the economy of the United States, so that the United States is going to remain without any debt. He submitted the project. It was 1990. It was in October. He submitted, and after submitting, the Congress rejected the project, but he also appointed some people to run or to go through about the project so that they can see if the act can be into place. I think you know that. You can make it. By the way, I want to encourage you guys to always do your own research, because when you do your own research, it's going to help you in one way or another. So, they have made a lot of research up to 2018. The research was there. The Congress rejected the project because the project was very was very tough because they were to reset all currencies of the countries, switching off satellites that are controlling the monetary system. It was a lot of things to do so that the debts are gone. Like you wake up in the morning, every country that is like owing another country, find that there is no record in the system, that no coins know what the economic system just in recession. But unfortunately, the U.S. Congress rejected the project. That's what I can say. All right. So he was proposing the two of them. One was Nesara, which is National Economic Security and Reformation. Another one was Gesara, because they wanted, like, if something starts from US, then it shifts to global. That's why it was Gesara, which is Global Economic Security and Reformation. So this was, I don't know, you guys, if you have heard that things are going to be switched, because we are shifting to Web 3. And I think you guys have heard of Web 3. Web 3 in the cryptocurrency means we are moving third party, which is playing a role. Like, for example, okay, when you normally go to a certain bank to get a loan, let me try to explain what was Web 2. When you normally go to a certain bank, then after reaching to a certain bank, you think like you need to, when you reach to a certain bank, you want to, let me say you want to withdraw some, you want to send me to make a payment to someone. Whenever you make a payment, always there is a third party in between. The bank is going to know that you have paid this amount to someone. That was a possibility in Web 2, but in Web 3 it's not going to be the same way. Because Web 3 is going to be peer-to-peer. If I pay you, nobody else is going to know that I have paid you. That's the freedom of the currencies that we are entering in, which is really promising something better at least. So, let me go straight to the point. When I see the way that this S.Atkins was appointed, the way this David Sachs is appointed, because S.Atkins is appointed for only Exchange Commission. But this guy called David Sachs, for him, is in White House and is going to work on the crypto and the AI industry. What do you get as a pioneer here? As a pioneer, what you can hear here very well is that the regulations are becoming just, the regulations are becoming in a way. Let me say they are becoming softer to Pi Core team. By the way, last time I talked about the reason why Pi Core team had to wait. Had to wait what? I talked about why Core team had to wait for the inauguration of Donald Trump. It is true. At least the government, this government of Donald Trump has already appointed some people. And these people who are appointed, at least it is promising. Why is it promising? It is promising because at least there are people in charge of crypto. So any coin will have where to submit the report and be regulated so that it can work in harmony and peace. Look at how many countries have isolated cryptocurrency, mostly Europe. This Europe country, which is really you find that just a group of people are reading the country. They have rejected cryptocurrency. Most of exchanges like Binance, it's very hard for them to survive there. But at least this time, in 2025, this is the way the world is going to make economic U-turn. This is the way the world is going to make a turn, my friend. Be ready for this turn. So, as I was telling you about this Gesara and Nesara, go and read. You will come back and give me a comment, because I need to know what you are really thinking. Many people, they call it a conspiracy. There was no formula. There was no system. But okay, I can't prove really this system of Nesara and Gesara, but I can prove that this Dr. Harvey Francis submitted the act to the Congress in 1990. I think that one I cannot really take time explaining it, because it's real and was submitted. And you know, it's normal when any act can be submitted to the Congress. Maybe a Congress approve or doesn't approve. But the conspiracy is like, US did not really stop, but they just took the act and continued to study it until Bitcoin was invented, because now they were like putting the economy to gold and silver. Most of countries which are holding too much gold and silver are going to be rich. Country like Congo, that country, if we take our economy back to gold and the silver, US did not see itself as global, that will be global reading. Now that's why it's back to a digital gold and a digital silver, which is cryptocurrency, which is Bitcoin, which is Pi Network, which is altcoins, Ethereum. And remember, in these coins we have been having, every coin is exchanged in what? In USDT. Remember. So what do I want to say here? There is a good opportunity for everyone to enter in this crypto industry, because at least the world has got a reader for crypto. At least there is someone to talk to the Congress. At least there is someone to talk to our governments wherever we live in this world, so that the problem can be addressed very well. I think you understand that. So now, if I just tell you guys this, I'm very serious about it, because at least it's giving us hope. Pi Network has really given us a hope. 100 million are active. 100 have already downloaded the app. 60 million are already mining. 18 has already carried out the KYC. By the way, yesterday 1 million was added to 8 million. Now we have 90 million migration. That's a milestone. And you remember the only milestone we were having was only 10 million migration. So we are mining with 1 million. And I have seen people have started giving rumors that it might, the 31st is the possible date for migration. Okay, I have not verified the information. I'm still doing a research, because as you know, you guys, the Content TV is the only TV which giving you a clear and a content. Now, guys, we have got the appointee, and we are waiting for the inauguration of Donald Trump on 20th, where crypto is going to be free and freely working. Are you ready for the U-turn? Are you ready for the wave? Are you ready for what is happening really? Are you ready? That's what I'm saying. You guys, you should still stay focused. If you are mining Pi, stay focused. If you have a problem in Pi, you can just write for me in the comment, or maybe try to do everything. Try to invite everyone so that we contribute to the economy. So I want to share with you those updates that the Pi Network crypto industry has got a minister, has got, a person in charge. Those two guys are already in person in charge of crypto. So we're really saying thank you. This is a good milestone. This is a good milestone. We have been struggling since 2008, and up to now, at least up to now, I can see that there is a little bit some changes. So guys, you are here on the content. This is the only place where you can get very good and crucial content. Go to your Google. Go to your Google and write Nesara and Gesara and read. Nesara, which is National Economic Security and Reformation Act, and Gesara, which is Global Economic Security and Reformation Act. Read about it. After reading about it, just comment for me. Tell me that the wave is coming. Just tell your neighbor that the wave is coming. The economic wave is coming. So, thank you very much. Happy New Year.